I wanted to do a unboxing video, not so much unboxing because this is it when you open the box, but so let's pretend you have purchased the load meter and you cut open the box and this is what you get. The first step that you have to do is connect it to your machine, which is just one USB cable, and then this goes around one of your VFD wires. So follow me back to the cabinet and I'll show you how to hook it up. Okay, we're back at the back of my machine inside the cabinet. This is kind of zoomed in. The camera is up against the wall. I don't have much room to work here. But this is your VFD, and then you have a bunch of wires coming out the back of it. 3 of those, and really technically 4, go from the VFD to your spindle. They're each leg of the 220 3-phase. You only need one. It'll be labeled in your schematics inside your owner's manual, which is which. On an 1100M, which is what I have, they're labeled U, V, and W. And this one here on the left, I believe is U. There it is. And I think it's brown. But you just clamp this around one. So can you see that? So that just opens like that. And you just clamp it around. Lock it into place. And if you guys can see that, it's just encompassing one of those wires. And that's all it is. You're done. And as far as the cabinet's concerned, you can mount this wherever you can, or just leave it rest down here, maybe not on top of the fan, but do that. And then, this just plugs, where is it? This just plugs into your control. So I'm going to do that off camera because it's down here in the bottom. Well, maybe. And now the software is just as easy. It's really only 2 files, and depending on if you have other plugins installed, it's really only 1 file. And then I have a bunch of accessories, add-ons that you can also download. If your machine's connected to the internet, you can do it over the internet. If not, copy the files over to a flash drive and bring them in. However you do, I don't use this at all. I don't use flash drives because I'm on the internet. But however you copy files over, the same way that you would copy NC programs, you copy plugins, and they go in this Python directory here. And if you don't have that, you just create it with this new folder button and create Python. Then you copy the files over, and then you reboot. My computer's connected to the internet, so I'm going to show you how I do it. So you can open a terminal window by pressing Control-Alt-X, and this is a terminal window which provides you all kinds of power. You can break things here, so don't go messing around in here unless you know what you're doing. But I have a download manager written that you can, if you type in curl and then this URL with a pipe in Python, and this command is on the website, so you can just copy and paste that command. But so if you type in curl https tormachtips.com downloader.py pipe Python, and again you can just copy and paste that. You don't have to type that, but press enter. And then this is my download manager. This has all of my plugins, and because it's me, they're already installed. You won't have many of these, or any of them really. But you need UI hooks. UIhooks.py is the file necessary for pretty much every plugin to work. And we can thank Dave Limbs for that. But then the load meter, the only one you truly need is loadmeter_plugin. All these other things are accessories, and as you can see, I have it not installed for demonstrations of this video. So you would just simply click Install Selected, and it's going to tell you that you need a username and password. And if you've purchased a product, you will know this username and password. I'm going to move the camera so that you can't see it, and be right back. Okay, I typed in the username and password, and it says completed one file. Most plugins require restarting PathPilot to take effect, which is true here. And if you go back down, it now says installed version 1.02, and it's current. We don't need to do these other things right now, although I will do them just to show you after we're all said and done. So we'll install Graph and Graph Live and install. And I already put in my password, so I don't need to do it again. 2 more have been installed. Click OK. We are done in here, so we can close it out. Close that out. And now we have to restart PathPilot. So you would restart PathPilot however you do. I am just going to do this. You'll probably have to restart your computer. I don't have to do that. So we'll just let it wait until it exits. And then you reboot your computer and PathPilot comes back up. And mine is loading right now. I have the splash screen turned off, so you don't see that. You see all this data instead. But it's loading same as the way yours would load. And it's up. And here's the load meter with the load message. It does a little animation. I have this display. It tells you that it was scanning. It's not displaying trace current. Overload protection's turned off. And the handshake was okay to the hardware in the cabinet. And that's it. Home your machine. And do whatever you want to do. Switch to tool 29, 4,000 RPM, and see that's moving around. And that's it. This was like a 10-minute video because I was kind of talking through it, but you can do that whole thing in less than 5 minutes. It's very easy to install both the hardware and the software, and that's it. I hope you like the product. Email me with questions.